y'all, it's your buddy Chuck again, and we're back at it on Wednesday, May 20th, I think. A little while ago, I started getting this Uber Eats order, and it appears to be the same young lady who didn't tip, lives 1.8 miles from here. No, less than that. But I got $10 the other day, a couple of days ago. She kind of lives in a storage shed. Anyway, this appears to be the same young lady from a couple of days ago. And they paid us $10 a couple of days ago. Well, they offered $5 this morning. I declined. And then 5 minutes later, they offered $7. I declined again. Then 5 minutes later, trip radar for $8.50. I ignored it. And finally, some time went by, and I just got in the car and came to town to see if I could pick up my prescription. And lo and behold, I got right here close to McDonald's, and it popped up on the trip radar again for, what was it, $9 and change. Somewhere between $9 and $10. So anyway, and what did it say, 2 miles or something? Here we go to McDonald's, y'all. Thank you.
Let that order that large latte of the day and make frappe. This one's some look. I ordered right.
Yeah, I told her it's a caramel frappe. Say frappe.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Our Mickey D's was ready to go. Walked in and somebody handed it to us and walked out. And this might be a new customer. I'm loving all these new Uber Eats customers in town. I don't know. Might be going to the same little house we delivered to a couple of days ago, but it's a different name. Good morning. You're very welcome. Have a great day.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I'm pulling into the gas station right now to pump what I believe is going to be my very last tank of gas ever for the rest of my life. So I'm supposed to go pick up a Tesla, a used Tesla. It's got 9,000 miles on it. I've mentioned before in a video, you know, I was saving up to buy this little electric pickup truck. But I've mentioned in another video that I was really struggling with whether I wanted to go that route or like a Tesla because of all the technology in the Tesla. The full self-driving and all that stuff. So I struggled with it for a while, and I've finally decided to go the Tesla route. So we're low on gas. I'm about to fill this car up with gas and then hopefully never buy gas again. I've already had the 240 volt outlet installed outside at my house that I can plug into at night. $2. No, thank you, DoorDash. All right, y'all, we just accepted a pretty bad Uber Eats order. Uber got me while I was distracted. I was at home doing stuff, and the notification sound went off in my pocket. I got the phone out, glanced at it, and hit decline, and then went back to doing stuff. And you know, then 5 minutes later, it happened again, and I hit accept. I swear I thought it said I was shopping for 5 items. No, I'm shopping for 15 items at Family Dollar. No real distance. It's 5-point-something miles, and I was 5 miles away at my house. So I'll be delivering somewhere really nearby, Family Dollar. But the 15 items, they do look easy. It's mostly Little Debbie type stuff and potato chip type stuff. But yeah, I wouldn't have done this 15 items for $15 if I had been paying attention, but I was distracted. Anyway, here we go to shop at Family Dollar. All right, moon pies. Lay's potato chips. There we go. All right, Uber paid me back for all those orders where they've overpaid me. They got me good on this one. Boy, that was horrible. Took forever, mainly because of phone signal issues. I think was the main thing. It slowed me down. And it was 1.2 miles from Family Dollar to the customer. Oh, I gotta get a PIN number. Good grief. All right, y'all, we just accepted a little DoorDash shopping order. Shopping at Dollar General for 3 items. I think it said 6 miles. I was 5 miles. Well, I was 6 miles away from this Dollar General when I was at home. Once we shop for these 3 items, we're delivering to the apartment complex that's next door to Dollar General. And I'm feeling lucky about the first floor apartment, I think. You know, I don't know the apartment number yet, but I think I recognize the name. I think it's first floor. I hope. All right, let's go to Dollar General. All right, y'all, we got our little shopping order done. It was a piece of cake. Well, except for Wi-Fi phone signal issues. But anyway, it was fine. It was very quick. 250 feet from Dollar General to the customer. And it is a first floor apartment. I thought I remembered her name, that she was first floor. There are basically 2 customers at this apartment complex that I've delivered to several times. And one is first floor and one is second floor. All right, Brooke, thanks for your business. Have a wonderful day. Hey y'all, it's your buddy Chuck again, and we're back at it on Sunday, May 24th. I'm in a little bit of an awkward situation. I was supposed to trade my car in 2 days ago, and that appointment got rescheduled for this coming Friday, May 29th. So I'm trying not to put excessive miles on the little Honda Fit because it's already been appraised with a certain number of miles on it, and I've already put quite a few miles on it since then. So anyway, here I am in the Jeep. I don't know what to do. I thought maybe I'll just only take really, really good offers. You know, otherwise I'm going to lose money on gas driving this Jeep. So, I don't know. We just got this Uber Eats order for Zaxby's. It's 6 miles. I was at home. 6 miles. They offered us $8. I declined that. 5 minutes later, they offered $9. Declined that. And then 5 minutes later, it popped up on the trip radar for $12. I went ahead and hit match and matched to that order for $12. Maybe could have held out for one more trip radar, gotten a little more money, but I decided $2 a mile was enough. So anyway, here we are at Zaxby's. All right, y'all, our Zaxby's was sitting on the shelf, ready to pick it up. And what do we have? 2 miles. It was probably 2 1/4 miles from Zaxby's to the customer. I've delivered to this person before, a few times, but I can't picture exactly where the house is. And Uber's not telling me a whole lot right now, at least not on this screen. Okay. All right. I think I know who this is, or where this is, where it's going. All right, Dakota. Thanks for your business. Have a wonderful day. Hey y'all, it is now Thursday, May 28th, and without going into a lot of detail about my personal life, I've had some crazy things going on for a couple of weeks, and I haven't been able to work much, but I think things are settling down, and in a day or two I'll be able to get back to work. But anyway, we just got an Uber Eats offer. I think they offered us $17.50 or something like that for 14 and a half miles, Dairy Queen order. And I declined that and waited about 5 or 6 minutes. They offered it to me again, this time for $26, which is, hey, the best Uber Eats offer I've gotten in a long time. So anyway, it'll be a 28-mile round trip for 26 bucks. Pretty good. And I've already called ahead to Dairy Queen. They said they would start cooking the order. So here we go, y'all. All right, y'all, that was cool. Because I called ahead, it was almost ready when I walked in. Just about ready. I was in there a minute or two. And it's 10 miles from Dairy Queen to the customer. It's going to be interesting. This might be a brand new customer I've never delivered to. I don't recognize the name. His name is Gabe. But the map on the offer screen looks just like a woman named Felicia that I have delivered to. So, I don't know. It might be a different address, or it might be another family member who placed the order. I don't know. But anyway, here we go. I'm glad I'm in the Jeep because we're going to be on some dirt roads out in the woods.
Drop off on the right. Gabe M says, meet at door, all the way to the end of the road. There will be a trail with a sign
Hey,
on
buddy.
the tree
How
that
you
has
doing?
the address. You go straight through and that leads to my house.
Isn't there a new sign right there at the fork in the road?
There is.
That's easier too.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Here's the food. And would you mind, can you walk around the other side and grab these drinks? I'm sorry about that. I'm
No, you're
I'm
good.
afraid I'll spill them if I try. Be careful.
You need my pen.
Oh yeah, I sure do.
You might want to roll your window. These yellow spots are
yeah.
damn bad. It'll
What?
be 4354.
All set.
Yes, sir. Thank
Have
you
a great
so
day.
much.
You're
You
welcome.
too.
All right, y'all, that base pay was $17. So we'll be waiting for about a $9 tip to come in. Very nice young fellow. He seemed very grateful that I brought him his food. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, y'all. Hey, y'all, it's your buddy Chuck again. It's Friday, May 29th. I'm in Savannah, Georgia. The Tesla dealership is right there. I'm about to pull in and pick up my new car. Yeah, I was going to get that little truck, and I thought about it for a long time. Decided I wanted to get a Tesla instead. So we're picking up a used 2024 Model Y with only 9,000 miles on it. Trading in this little Honda Fit. It's been a good little car. All right, here we are at Tesla. For some reason, I'm a nervous wreck. I don't know why. I've already paid for the car. Here we go. Hey, y'all, it's your buddy Chuck again. Let me start that over again.